Hi everybody, welcome back. We are playing some Conrad Stevenson's Paranormal P.I, and it has been a little bit since I last played it. The reason for that being is that from what the developer was saying, they were working on a pretty big update that was going to change how the game played completely. And so I didn't want to go ahead and dive too much more into the game if everything was going to just change. Now, they've released that update, which is really great. It sounds very interesting, but because of the significant changes to the game itself, the developer has recommended that we start a new game and wipe out all old progress, just so that we can experience, all the earlier missions with this completely revamped process. So, as much as I'm reluctant to go ahead and wipe out everything that I've already done, I'm willing to go ahead and do so just because it seems like it's going to be a pretty fun experience, and it will be fun to see how the new game mechanics play into these investigations. So I'm excited to check it out. I hope that you're excited to come along for the ride, and without further ado, let's go ahead and just jump on in. Oh, it's so painful.
I've been researching the paranormal for years, and over that time, I've established myself as a level-headed investigator. In the beginning, I sought out a lot of my investigations, trying to help families and gain some experience in the process. As time passed, I reluctantly started accepting payment for my services, eventually accumulating enough cash to justify renting an office. I hope having a more professional presence will give me opportunities to investigate places that I wouldn't have been able to previously. I'm curious if I've gotten any new emails. I should check my PC.
Okay, so we already know all of this. Is there anything new? Oh. This is different. Okay, interactions. When you approach an object that you can interact with, the hand icon will appear notifying that you are able to do so. To interact with an object, you must line the crosshair up with the object, then press the interact button. Okay. Okay, so there's this as an example. What is the interact button again? F. Okay. Right. So we've seen all of this. I mean, let's just check and make sure that there's nothing new here. Active tools, audio recorder. Okay. Okay. I mean, this doesn't look like it's anything that we haven't seen yet. How do you toggle the HUD? There you go. Cute. All right, cool. And so now light switches will have this hand icon as well. Right. All right, so before you could not interact with this PC, at least as far as checking emails and stuff. So it seems like that's the new thing. The lining up of the crosshair with the object is kind of janky, it seems. Sometimes the icon appears and doesn't appear. But yeah, let's go ahead and, yeah, like for right now. There you go. Let's check our emails. Okay, so press interact to exit. We want to, oh, geez. Okay, before Conrad can visit a location, he must first be invited there. That's probably a good thing. You'll need to check your email regularly to see if you have new invitations. While reading an email, use your mouse or controller to hover over key points of the email and add them to your notes. Okay, so you're supposed to just pull out relevant details. Selecting the clues to focus on is critical to having a successful investigation. Without properly focusing on specific clues, you may not be able to acquire proper evidence. You can view your notes while operating the PC by selecting the Notes tab. These notes will also be available in your notebook, so you'll have them handy while investigating a location. You may only have 6 topics of interest in your notebook per investigation, so be sure to select them wisely. You can always return later to focus on a different matter. Okay, so I think this is probably how that they're getting around the so we didn't really experience this in my previous playthroughs, but they had released a church map and then they started adding ghosts to the church map, but there wasn't like a defined, like you select this mission and then go find that specific ghost. What it was is you just go to that location and you wander around and you find evidence of the ghosts that are there, and you can find multiple ghosts on a map at any given time. I'm guessing that this is how they get around that when you go to a house, because some of these, I mean, the church map is absolutely massive. Like there's an entire grounds to explore, there's mausoleums and graveyards and other church buildings and things like that, so it makes sense that if you have a lot of ghosts in that location, then it's fine, right? Because they're all kind of spaced out and it won't be a huge deal. But some of these houses were actually really small, so if you have all 6 of the ghosts wandering around a small residence, it's going to be really weird with collecting things. So I'm guessing that when you select these key points, the ones that you choose to focus on are the ones that you can get evidence for. So that's a way to kind of filter down the ghosts without having to have like a specific mission system. So it's interesting, I guess. So I guess we go to inbox. Tammy Wentz at Evergreen Lane. Was there junk mail folder? Oh, there's, can't select it. My profile. Conrad C. Stevenson. Okay, we'll click on Tammy Wentz's email. This is kind of in the way, right? Is there a way to, there we go, got it. Okay, so we'll read this here in a second, but it looks like this is the thing to focus on section, and it feels very clunky. Because it obviously highlights specific things, right? So you can't move it around as you would want to. You can only move it to a specific, I mean, I guess it gives you an idea of what things can be focused on, but it also is kind of distracting. Anyway, so, dear Conrad, my family and I moved to our dream home on Evergreen Lane about a year ago. It's an old farmhouse without the rest of the farm property. The home has been renovated many times over the years, so it has a fresh, inviting feel. Unfortunately, however, my husband and I are convinced the home is haunted. I believe I was the first to experience anything supernatural. I began to hear odd sounds like, we click on this. Footsteps upstairs got added to our notes tab. Coming from upstairs when I was home alone on the main floor. My husband would tell me I was just hearing things until he had an experience himself. He was in the garage a few months back and swears to have seen a man of average build suddenly appear. Man appears in garage. Okay. At first, he thought someone had broken into the garage, but when he made eye contact with him, he made a violent choking sound and vanished. Choking sounds. Okay. So for the footsteps one, it's just one thing that you can click on. Footsteps upstairs. So it must be a very uncomplicated ghost. But this other one has multiple points of interest that you can click on. Okay, well, he made a violent choking sound and vanished. Since then, my husband has been more sympathetic to my concerns. Recently, we've started catching glimpses of a shadow moving out of the corner of our eyes. Once immediately after seeing the shadow, I heard a sinister, disembodied voice. Our youngest children, who share a room, state that they have an imaginary friend who is a child about their age. So those are all the things that we can do in one go, it seems. And then we'd have to go back. I wonder if maybe it's just too many things, because this is like 4 ghosts, right? Or the footsteps upstairs and ghost of young child, I think, are related, just based on past experience. Shadow, disembodied voice, shadows moving around seem related, and then the man in the garage and choking sound seems related. Kitchen. believe that was the poltergeist last time. Initially, we thought it was just imaginative play, but we are experiencing these oddities. I'm fearful that they're all connected. We've also experienced kitchen items being thrown about, so that's the poltergeist in the kitchen. Sometimes we simply hear a ruckus from the kitchen, but other times there really is a mess to be cleaned up. On one occasion, a jam jar mysteriously shattered on the ground. I went to grab a broom and clean up the mess, but when I turned back around, the mess vanished and everything was put back into place. It doesn't seem like we are in any danger, but these events have our family all shaken up. Would you please help us? I know you prefer to do investigations overnight, so we'll make arrangements to ensure the house is available for you. I look forward to your response. Thank you in advance, Tammy Wentz. Okay, so I'm wondering if maybe... So we can't click on anything from the kitchen experience. Is this perhaps too many ghosts to go investigate at any one time? Am I supposed to filter out on a ghost by ghost basis, go investigate the ghost and then come back and then do the other ones? I don't know. It wasn't very clear on how this process seems to work, but I guess we could just go with what we have now and check it out, I suppose. Okay. So it looks like... Okay. Archives. To ensure an investigation has the highest chance of success, it's best to do as much archival research as possible. A set amount of archival information will be available once Conrad receives an email from his next client. You will learn more about the locations by picking up items found on site. Okay, so there's an investigation system with like finding information about the ghosts or the location, it seems. These items will be added to the archives. It's advisable to review all collected material. While reviewing the archives, you will be able to hover over the text with your mouse or controller and add clues to your notes. This information can increase the chances of having a successful investigation. You may only have 6 topics of interest written in your notebook per investigation, so be sure to select them wisely. You can always return later to focus on a different matter. Okay. So what? So you have a history, a property of history, new Eidolon property history, Blackridge Woods, Evergreen Lane. So it looks like, you see, this leads me to believe that we're supposed to associate the ghost notes with other notes, and then it'll make it so that we can fully investigate one of the ghosts there. So maybe it is too much to add all of this stuff. Okay. All right, so they purchased it for $135 and they sold it for a markup of $70,000. So Kramer purchased it and then it defaulted 4 years later. Martin purchased it for $3,000 more than it was before it defaulted, and then he sold it for another $32,000 more. It was bought by someone named Braun for $240,000 and sold it at a $20,000 markup. Purchased $260,000, sold for another $40,000 up, and it was purchased for $300,000 and not sold. This is the current owner. I'm not sure exactly what I'm supposed to be getting from this. We'd have to clear the list. Let's go ahead and do that. Remodeling provokes activity. Okay. I am going to... How do I get out of this? Yeah, how do I... Oh, close folder. There we are. Okay, so I want to focus on... I don't want to focus on the child one. I want to focus on the garage ghost. So, garage choking sound. And then let's go back to the archives and we'll click on that. Modeling provokes activity. So, I mean, there's nothing else to click on here. I'm assuming more stuff will show up when we collect items. So let's just do that. Okay. All right. So
I should grab my equipment in the back. I need to look at the map on the wall to get an idea of where I'm going to be investigating.
Okay, so this gives you a breakdown of the equipment. Temp center set to 5. Change units. Yeah, this is nothing new. EMF is 4. I'm never going to remember these numbers. I'm going to fumble them almost completely until I get used to them again. There we go. Space is to record, or the mouse button. E to perform EVP sessions. Flashlight. I pick up the camera. See, it's like really janky, right? Okay, there you go. All right, space to take a photo, X to toggle night vision. Oh, is there a ghost in our office? Oh, I think this is gonna be cold spot from the vent.
These temperature fluctuations appear to be normal.
Odd to have a bathroom here, right? No reason. Yeah, anyway. Hey. Nothing else to click on. I think he said go to the map next. Oh, that's the wall socket. It's giving me EMF. We don't need that on. All right. So, here we are. Wait, are these all selectable? They didn't used to all be selectable. Like, you couldn't hover over them. I'm guessing that maybe... Yeah, okay. So, you can't do it until you're invited, but they're under development, so probably won't be able to do anything with them anyway. So anyway, yeah, I guess this is the only one we've been invited to so far. So we can go ahead and try to jump on in. Yeah.
It seems like the Wentz family isn't worried about their safety, although it does seem like they're pretty startled when experiencing something they think is paranormal. I'm sure I'll be able to find enough evidence to support their claims and put their minds at ease.
Okay. Oh, Conrad has a sprint now. Thank goodness. That was tiring or cumbersome to slow walk everywhere. All right, so they said it was in the garage. Let's take a look. We have a light. Ups to the outside. There a light source inside the garage. It's the garage railing. Yeah, there are lights. There it is. Oh, this garage is pretty expansive. It's locked. That one's open. Okay, so they have multiple garages. What's in here? It's another door to the outside. So we got two doors, two garages side by side. Got some sort of tarp, lawnmower, lots of leaves. Okay. That one's locked. I guess we're probably supposed to turn off all the lights, so We got a cold spot, it seems. Here. It's moving this way.
These temp readings are unusual.
It's going this way.
Something is going on here. These temperature readings are definitely paranormal.
Okay, let's get some EMF. EMF has a weird sound now. F5. It's moving this way. Back this way now. Okay. Seems to have lost ghost. Fortunate. Okay. I'm not seeing any stuff that would indicate any kind of research that I could do on the ghost. Right? Is there anything here? Any of these containers? No. Okay. Oh, I think the sprint is a toggle. Interesting. Okay. Why I'm moving so fast. I guess I don't need to be at this point in time. Go ahead and close this door. Can I close? Yeah. Okay. The crosshair on this thing is absolutely massive. Look at this thing. I wonder if the information on this ghost might be this. Might be inside the main house, which would make sense, right? That's, you know, where people usually keep information. Seems like I found him for a second. Hmm. He doesn't go outside, right? So, oh, I can open the actual garage door itself. Can I go between the cars now? I can go this way, though. I couldn't do if I didn't open the garage door. How do I close the garage door from the outside? Is there... Oh, okay. There we are. It's like the light from it just causes to show all the dirty streaks on the car window.
These lights are acting funny. I should continue investigating.
Yeah, it seems like it just decides to give off spurts of EMF randomly. It's more reluctant to give away the evidence, which kind of slows things down a little bit. It's fine. You looking for other stuff? Maybe you do some EVP.
Is there anyone here who would like to speak with me? Is there anyone here who would like to speak with me? Is there anything you'd like to tell me? Is there anything you'd like to tell me? Do you know why I'm here? Do you know why I'm here? How many people are here other than me? How many people are here other than me? Is this your home? Is this your home? Do you like the current family living here? Do you like the current family living here? Why are you here? Why are you here? Can you tell me your name? Can you tell me your name?
Okay, well, it looks like... What do I get out of this? There we go. And the best bet, it seems like it's going to be the rest of the EMF. I haven't seen a ghost physically manifest here, so pictures might not be super helpful. I don't hear any noises yet, or choking sounds. Wonder if I leave, do I have to get the temperature and EMF readings again if I come back to investigate the same ghost? Because that would be kind of annoying. But we'll get this. I mean, if I don't see anything in here that like gives me audio or photo evidence, then I probably would have to leave and come back. It seems like I'm getting a fat load of nothing here, at least at the moment. I'm wondering if this thing leaves or if it's just, you know, like is it out here somewhere and I'm just not seeing it? Got some running water here. It's very peaceful. Here we go. Please give me the full thing.
EMF meter should not behave this way. This is paranormal. Is this your home? Is this your home?
Thought maybe because the EMF was there, maybe I could try to get, you know, some audio evidence, EVPs. I wonder, should I go inside and try to see if I can find any details on the garage ghost? Oh my gosh, it's so bright in here. Okay, we have...
I should turn this light off.
Why? That's the wrong light. There we go. Okay, so we got the ghosts roaming around in here too, so all the ghosts are in fact moving around, I think. I just think we can't get a lot of evidence based on that. Yeah, this is a strange system, I think. I'm not sure exactly what I'm supposed to be looking for in terms of, you know, evidence, like investigative evidence. Maybe it's upstairs? I'm pretty sure we're gonna see the skipping crazy ghost in here. Definitely hearing random things. Guess I don't need to be sprinting in here. Maybe it's in the closet. Is there any kind of useful information that I can use to like find out more details about stuff? I haven't seen anything come up, interact with. Yeah. See, I don't know if I'm supposed to record that because it's not the ghost that I'm here to investigate. You know? And I know there's a ghost up here. We've already played this one, so we kind of know. It's just frustrating that we aren't seeing anything to investigate. Maybe the investigation, like you only find the investigative items if you select those details. I'm thinking that's probably it. And there probably isn't any in the garage for the garage ghost. Okay, well, let's head back to the office and then we'll see. Right. Uh-huh. Pictures, no pictures taken. Okay. All right. So let's take a look. See if we got anything new on the computer. Your archives. Oh no. Nothing new here. So, I mean, I suppose we have to reselect the thing that we want. I guess we just go back. I mean, I feel like it's kind of undefined in a lot of ways. Sale, auction, furniture, furnishings, drapes, piano, rugs, all furniture, and piano. That's specific, right? Maybe the piano has something to do with something. Audio player. I guess I didn't click on this one before. And any audio collected during an investigation can be very difficult to understand and will usually need to be played back several times to be properly understood. The audio player will allow you to replay any audio collected on an investigation. The location is at the top. Ghost selection buttons will enable you to navigate your selection by ghost. You can slow the speed. And you can select which track you wish to hear a few ways. Oh, I see. The next buttons will allow you to skip. Okay. I didn't. Oh, I guess it must have captured this audio. Even though I wasn't technically recording. That's not creepy at all. What if we speed it up or slow it down? 1/4. That is horrifying. Okay. It doesn't really help us too much. I mean, we got stuff there, but not to the ghost that we were trying to investigate. So I don't know that there's much more we can do to try it besides just kind of wait it out for the garage ghost, but I guess we head back. Okay, so what is this? This is ghost investigation progress. Relic under construction. Audio and video. This is very confusing. Sure, yeah. Right, so take a look here. That's weird. It only kept some of the temperature data. Very strange. I don't know that this system is... I think they need to streamline this a little bit more. Make it more apparent as to, like, maybe a different tutorial. You know, to guide you through the investigation process to show you how to function. Would be good. I mean, you know, just like, hey, this is obvious breaking point when you need to go back to the office to check something out. Here's an example of evidence. Here's, you know, stuff like that. I think would be a really good idea, just to avoid confusion for the player. All right, come on. There we go.
Something is going on here. These temperature readings are definitely paranormal. These lights are acting funny. I should continue investigating.
Sure should. Guess we can close this. Still locked? Still locked. Okay. So weird. The way that they were talking, there'd be a ghost in here, choking sounds and stuff.
The EMF meter should not behave this way. This is paranormal.
Not how I'm sure I'm supposed to how to get this. I'm not sure how I am supposed to get this thing to manifest itself. You know? Definitely not that big. Is there anything outside around here? Behind the house? Seemed like it.
Why are you here? Why are you here? Is there anyone here who would like to speak with me? Is there anyone here who would like to
What's going
speak
on?
with me?
It definitely, it's the first time it's actually turned anything on. definitely in this room. I still don't like that you get locked into the EVP when you try to do them. Wait, does this side door open too? It does. Maybe if I change the ghost environment, it'll get mad. Increase activity.
Why are you here? Why are you here? What was that? I'm glad I captured it with a recorder. Ooh, that is eerie audio evidence. I'll keep that as audio evidence. What was that? I'm glad I captured it with a recorder. Ooh, that is eerie audio evidence.
Creepy. Yeah, absolutely creepy.
Is this your home? Is this your home?
Be nice for it to show itself. It's okay. Assuming I can't get that now, but Like chimes. If I just chill out for a little bit here.
Can you tell me your name? Can you tell me your name? Wow, that sounded like a response. That is very interesting. Do you know why I'm here? Do you know why I'm here? Is there anything you'd like to tell me? Is there anything you'd like to tell me?
It's Private Connor. Hmm. I wonder if there's something that I missed in order to get it to manifest. Or maybe ghost sightings are supposed to be harder now after the update. After getting active on the lights. Jeez. That one again? Just walking through each room, smacking the lights and walking out. Dude, come on. Maybe I'll just let you leave the lights on then, if you want. I'm gonna play this game, Connor. Want the lights on, you can have them on. Want them off? Shut them off. But I would love for you to show yourself.
Why are you here? Why are you here? Do you like the current family living here? Do you like the current family living here? Is this your home? Is this your home? Wow, that sounded like a response. That is very interesting. Is there anything you'd like to tell me? Is there anything you'd like to tell me? Do you know why I'm here? Do you know why I'm here?
He doesn't so much care for turning this light on. Maybe he doesn't spend any time in this room. Will it even show up if the... So very creepy. Hmm. Just need a ghost photo. I like that they removed the startling sound from light switch interactions. It was really annoying. I have to wonder if maybe I needed to select the seeing shadows, but no, because it's they're right here. It says man appearing in garage, so that should give me access to man appearing in the garage. Sad. There he is.
What a rare experience to take a photo of a ghost.
Gonna start choking. Okay, we did it. I mean, it took a long time for him to show up, but I mean, and ghost photos are kind of rare, right? So, cool. Let's see what this does for our investigation, how it works. Okay. More investigations are required to determine the nature of the haunting and bring closure to the entity. I'm still so confused as to how this system is supposed to work. Let's take a look here. The GI ghost. We have one, two, three, four, five, nine. Oh, so there's apparently a lot more interactions that I could have gotten. It sounds really creepy when it's slowed down. It doesn't really. Okay. I don't know what this is specifically supposed to give me. Oh, so we already unlocked Polk Street. I guess because we probably got one of the investigations. Let's go take a look at the map. Just see if it's showing us anything new for Evergreen. So we didn't quite get all of the audio evidence for him. But it does look like it shows you all the ghosts. Guessing this relic thing is something that's still being developed, so that's whatever. Number of gold, so it keeps track of all your gold level investigations. Okay, I mean, so it seems it's similar to the old version, right? So it's not completely new, but you know, it's interesting. I'm not really sure how I feel about it yet because it's still so new, but we'll explore this further in the next video. You know, I'm really glad you guys tuned in and stuck around till the end. I know it can take a while with these things for the ghost to, I guess, give us the evidence that we need, but that's kind of, I guess, the nature of the game. So thank you all for tuning in. I will catch you in the next video, and you guys all take care. All right, bye.